Good morning, Coach. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am fantastic, and we are here today to talk about our generosity winners for the month of December. Isn't that so exciting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Always giving.
Yes. I love your shirt, Coach. I really do.
These are some of my favorite shirts.
Yes,
Takes me back to the 80s.
Right. I want my HTV. And you guys be watching because we may be putting some little things on Hubbard TV soon about wanting our HTV. As well, we're going to be selling these shirts here in a few weeks for students who want to buy the HTV, but they'll be t-shirts. They won't be long sleeve. They'll be t-shirts. So we'll be selling those in a few weeks for kiddos that want the I want my HTV.
Wear these bowling.
That's oh yeah, we could, couldn't we? Yeah. All right, so let's get started with our Generosity Award winners, and we're going to do third grade. So, Coach, I'm going to let you start off.
Okay, our first generosity winner is Maverick Knuckles Jennings from Mrs. Atkinson's class. Maverick is always willing to share or help others. He will stand up for others when he feels they're being treated unjustly. Maverick is generous in so many ways. I am proud of Maverick. Maverick likes to play outside, play video games, and practice basketball. He said he likes to do a lot of different things.
Awesome. Good job, Maverick. All right, from Miss Gates' class, we have Sandy Burkheimer. She is always friendly, helpful, and willing to see the good qualities in others. She is generous with her hellos and makes sure everyone around her is happy. Sandy enjoys trying new things and learning in class. Good job, Sandy.
Okay, from Mrs. Heath's class, the winner is Gavin Woodall. Gavin is a very generous student. He consistently shares with others. He always offers to help anyone who needs help. He will often buy Italian ice or other treats for classmates. Keep up the great work. Gavin loves to play football. He also likes to play video games. Gavin has 2 dogs and has a big brother and a younger sister. He loves the game Uno Attack.
Oh, yeah, that's a game. Yeah, I love it. Have you ever played Uno Attack?
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. All right, from Miss Hyatt's class, we have Branson Tredick. Awesome job, Branson. Branson truly has a big heart for his friends in his classroom. He wants to make them happy if they are having a bad day. He has horses he is taking care of on his property. Good job, Branson.
From Mrs. Marley's class, we have Gavin Gray. Gavin was so excited to put his goodie bags into his friends' Christmas stockings. He said, "It is fun to give presents to my friends." He loves to play video games. His favorite game is Fortnite, and his character's name Carnage.
Oh, wow, that's cool, Gavin. All right, and from Miss Turner, we have Riley Kelly. Riley is always willing to help others. She is kind, loving, unselfish, and has a huge heart. Riley enjoys swimming, riding her bike, art, and reading. Good job, Riley.
From Mrs. Williams' class, we have Mason Meyer. Mason is always willing to help others, whatever the task. I never have to ask him. He always jumps at the chance to be a helper. For example, this month I saw him help clean up after others during third meal.
That's so nice.
Mason loves playing with his cousins and riding his dirt bike. He also shows goats in 4-H.
Oh, very cool, very cool. All right, and then from Miss Wilson, we have Christian Dubuque. Good job, Christian. Christian is always willing to volunteer his time to help out in the classroom. He holds the door for not only his class, but others. He is concerned about the well-being of others. He is a very good Minecraft player. Very good, Christian.
From Mrs. Word's class, we have Brooklyn Herber. Brooklyn is always open to share what she can and is thoughtful to help. She even brought each student and many teachers a hand-crocheted worry worm for Christmas.
Aww.
Brooklyn spells her name with 2 N's and likes to ride wild horses.
Oh, she sure does. I see her on that wild horse. Very cool. All right, and from the librarian, Miss B, giving of ourselves is the key to generosity. And Miss Turner's class shows generosity in her willingness to take time to help others. They also share their abundance of thoughts and ideas with the class during discussions. Great job, Miss Turner's class.
From STEAM, we have, from STEAM with Mr. Williams, we have Mrs. Hyatt's class. They came, they saw, they gave it their all, showing generosity to those in need. Helping and sharing with kindness and caring, this class is generous indeed.
Ooh, very cool.
Great job, Mrs. Hyatt's class.
Impressive. All right, and from PE, since Coach Shockley and Coach Venegas have been absent, we have Miss Hyatt's class. Good job. Now we're missing one since Miss Tyndall has moved. We're not going to have a Thrive. So, Coach, we have decided that instead of a Thrive, you're going to be watching at lunchtime and choosing a class who is going to win this for lunch. And we may even have something special each month for that class that wins.
That's awesome. We'll see the class that makes sure we don't have a lot of trash laying on the floor underneath the table, or all the spills on the table, or who come over and sit down and watch the movie for 10 minutes and not lose their mind. I mean,
no running and sliding. What? Yes.
So there could be some special prizes for these kids classes, let's not say kids, but classes that know how to do things right.
All right, so remember to watch what you're doing in the cafeteria, and you can win a prize from Coach. All right, let's see what is going to be next with second grade.
All right, we are back with our generosity winners for second grade.
Yay, second grade!
Woohoo! So let's start off with Mrs. Fox's class with Gatlin Lee. Gatlin is a great example of generosity. He was so kind and shared his money so others could have pizza at our Christmas party. Awesome. I am so proud of Gatlin. He is an awesome young man, and I am so glad to have him in my second grade class. He loves to play football with his friends and spend time with his family.
Yeah, good job. Next, we have London Morgan in Miss Grayson's class. London is always thinking of others before herself. At our book fair, she wanted to spend her money on her brother and a friend instead of herself. Oh, London is also generous with her time. She is always willing to lend a helping hand to others. I'm so glad you are in our class this year. Thank you for your generosity and being you. London likes to play with her brothers and her friends. She also loves her family and donuts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got a donut.
Okay, from Mrs. Jonas's class, Corbin Hawkins. Corbin is always bringing snacks to share with the class. He is generous with his time by helping out other students and running errands for me. Thank you, Corbin, for your generosity and for being a part of our class. Corbin has 2 brothers. He loves soccer, football, baseball, and basketball.
Sports.
Yeah, he's
Very
generous with
nice.
his sporting, isn't
Very
he?
nice. All right, next we have Devin Updike in Miss McAllister's class. Devin has such a giving, caring heart. She always looks for ways she can help others and help her teacher. And she loves gifting drawings and notes to everyone. Thank you for always being so generous, Devin. Devin is an amazing artist and loves painting. She also lives on a farm.
Whoa, how cool is that?
She has got to be really cool to live on a farm. That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, I agree. Our next student from Mrs. Nash's class is Eli Clement. Eli has been generous since school started. Every Thursday, he brings extra money for other students. He says, I'd like to bless someone that did not bring money. I love that he uses the word bless. He has a very kind heart, and I am so proud to have him in my class. Keep up the generosity, Eli. We all appreciate it very much. He used to play soccer, and he has a yellow stripe in karate.
And I think he has a bunny for a head.
He does have a bunny there, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
An
Good job,
extra,
bunnies.
an extra bunny head.
All right, for Mrs. Nash's class, we have Katie McDonald. Katie is a perfect example for generosity. She always thinks of others. Every Thursday, she brings an extra dollars to buy someone a treat that didn't bring any money. She has the sweetest heart, and I'm so proud of her. We love you, Katie. She loves to ride her horse. Her favorite thing is being a Noble Bear cheerleader. Now she is playing basketball.
Awesome, Katie. All right, our next kiddo from Mrs. Wahlberg's class, Carson Potts. Carson is quick to notice when his classmates might need something. He immediately jumps to action and helps. Carson always uses his manners. Thank you for always thinking of others and putting them before yourself. Keep being a leader. He likes to play with his puppy. He also likes to play baseball and basketball.
There we go. All right, next for Mrs. Webster's class, we have Jason Sumner. If anyone in our class needs anything, Jason is the first to offer it. He would give you the shirt off his back. I hope it's a cool shirt. Thank you. Thankfully, no one has asked for that. Oh, give me a minute. He's always the first to lend his teacher a helping hand. Miss Webster is so thankful that Jason is in her classroom. He loves to play outside and on his Xbox. He is full of energy and a sweet boy.
Oh, great job. And from Mrs. Whitehead's class, we have Ruby Cole. Not just this month, but every month, you will find our sweet Ruby sharing school supplies, books, treats, and even her time. I can always count on her to be the one giving whatever is needed. Thank you, Ruby.
Good job, Ruby. All right. For Mrs. Williams' class, we have Trinity Pitts. Every day, Trinity demonstrates what it means to be generous. She's generous by letting others go first. She's generous with her time by giving up free time for friends who need help with their work. She's generous by giving grace and understanding to someone who made a mistake that affected her. Trinity, thank you for sharing your generous heart with us. Trinity likes to play volleyball and really loves sloths.
Awesome, Trinity. From Miss Wright's class, Kelby Powers. Kelby is always willing to give above and beyond for her classmates and her teacher. Kelby is in cheer and loves rainbows.
Oh, everybody loves rainbows.
Yes, rainbows are
Woo-hoo.
beautiful.
All right, Miss B.
Oop. And from Miss B in the library, generosity can be giving of ourselves as well as giving things. Miss McAllister's class always brings their good vibes with them.
Whoop, whoop.
Their positivity is contagious. Great job, Miss McAllister's class.
All right, for me, in STEAM, Mr. Williams. Good for you, class. You've given your all. Generous and caring, you've answered the call. Helping others in need, you've given a hand. The most generous class in all the land. Great job, Miss Whitehead's class.
Ooh, good job, Miss Whitehead's class. And again from PE, Mrs. Williams' class.
Whoop, whoop, Miss Williams' class.
Good job, Miss Williams' class. I think now we're going to see some awesome first graders.
Let's do some first grade.
Hey, first grade, you ready? Okay, first up is Gage McElfresh from Miss Andrews' class. Yay! Gage is always sharing school supplies or fun things with his peers. He does not like anyone being left out and always is the first one to give to others. He is so kind and a good role model in our classroom family. Gage loves his family. He has more toys than his older sister. Cool, Gage.
Good job, Gage. Okay, so next from Mrs. Brewer's class, we have Everly Phipps. Carol Brink said the most truly generous persons are those who give silently without hope or praise or reward. This perfectly describes Everly. She gives to others without ever expecting anything in return. Everly's favorite food is grapes. I love me some grapes.
Ooh, green grapes, red grapes, purple grapes.
I like red grapes.
Next up from Mrs. Davidson's class is Daxon Anglin. Generosity, the habit to give freely without expecting anything in return. Dax shows generosity every day. He would even give the shirt off his back if you ask. Someone else would do that too, because that's the kind of guy he is. Dax has the biggest heart and is always lending out a helping hand to others. We love you. He is a wonderful friend and loves to play with his friends outside of school. Fun fact, Mrs. Davidson has known Dax since he was born. That's cool.
Oh, good job, Dax. All right, from Miss Dalma's class, we have Hayden Shockley. Hayden loves to share with others. He never expects anything in return. He just wants to be generous because it's the kind thing to do. He is not only generous by letting others use his pencils and sharpener, but he is generous by giving help and encouraging words to his classmates. Hayden has super speed.
That's cool.
Wow, that is cool. He is very fast and he loves sports. He also loves to play with his little sister. Aw,
Good job,
that is
Hayden.
sweet.
Next up from Mrs. James' class is Tilly Holiday. Tilly is a very generous young lady. She is generous with her time by always listening when someone is speaking. She is generous with her things by offering to lend others anything they may need. She is generous with her words by offering words of encouragement to her classmates. She shows generosity every single day. I am so blessed to have Tilly in my class. Tilly has one brother and 2 sisters, and she likes to play soccer. Awesome job!
What a cool name.
I know.
Tilly's, that's cool. All right, from Miss Johnson's class, we have Miss Emma Ryan. Emma is generous with her classmates by sharing materials and helping her friends in any way. She also buys extra Tootsie Roll Pops to give out to the classmates who did not bring any money. That's
nice.
wonderful.
Mhm.
Congratulations, Emma. We love you. Emma likes to play with her family dog, June.
My dog's name is May.
What? Oh, y'all are going to have to get together. She enjoys jumping on her trampoline with friends as well as playing in the pasture. Helping her dad with the horses is a lot of fun. And fun fact, Emma will walk at recess with me, keep me company.
Ooh,
Yeah,
thanks,
very
Emma.
generous.
Next up is Braxton Zachary from Mrs. Morgan's class. If you look in the dictionary under the word generous, you will see Braxton's face. We should test it out.
Yeah, let me look at
He
that.
is always willing to lend a helping hand. He is generous with his time by assisting others when they need a little help. Braxton is great at sharing with his classmates and friends. We are blessed to have a friend like Braxton in our class.
Go Brax. All right, from Mrs. Pritchett's class, we have Matthew Reed. Matthew Reed is always offering to bring items from home for our classroom. He is a great helper that always puts others' needs before his own. He has such a generous soul. Keep up the great work, Matthew. Matthew loves to play Xbox and with his cat, Bullet.
Ooh,
What a
good
cool
cat
name.
name. Next up is Jax McCarthy from Mrs. Sandifer's class. Being generous comes naturally to Jax. He never thinks twice when someone asks to borrow something of his. He always says yes, even though he doesn't have to. He is even generous with his time by helping out. He helps everyone around him, whether it's cleaning up, helping with a math problem, or going out of his way to make sure others are included in activities. I am so proud of you, Jax. Thank you for always being so generous. Jax loves to play sports and to read. He will read about anything as long as it's not about fairies.
Fairies? What's wrong with fairies?
I like fairies. Oh, next up is Elijah Pedroso from Mrs. Trexler's class. Elijah is always very generous with his classmates. Anytime someone needs something, he is the first to volunteer to give it to them, even if it means he won't have it. He also gave his own money to a friend at the book fair who didn't have enough. That's awesome. Elijah likes to watch TV, play soccer, and go to his cousin's house.
All right, so for Mrs. B's class in the library, we have Mrs. Davidson's class. Mrs. Davidson's class always shows their generous hearts when they are in the library. They're always ready to take time to help a friend with work or with checkout. Thank you for your sweet hearts.
Good job,
Aw,
Mrs.
that's
Davidson's
wonderful.
class. All right, next up, STEAM with Mr. Williams. I bet it's a poem. Wow, great job, first graders, helping each other out, being a friend, sharing a song. You're generous, without a doubt. Great job, Mrs. Pritchett's class. Yay!
And with PE, we have Mrs. James. Good job.
Good job, Mrs.
Well,
James'
we have
class.
some really generous first graders.
Yeah,
in
we
this
do.
building. That's
Go
awesome.
first grade. Alrighty, well, let's see who's next.
All right, right, so that is our generosity life principle video of the month for December. Great job to all of our winners. And then our word for the month is January is
Respect.
That's right.
RESPECT.
Coach gonna sing for us. All right. Don't forget, guys, we want our HTV, so we'll be selling these T-shirts soon. So exciting at Hubbard TV.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.